Hello everyone, I am back again. This must be my recording day, I guess. I wanted to get a couple of these requested videos done, and I got a request from Country Girl. Hi Country Girl, thank you so much for the request. I am very happy to do this. I hope it helps you make a decision because I know how helpful these videos can be, especially if you don't have somewhere where you can go and try on these bags and everything. So Country Girl asked if I could do a comparison between the small Lexington shopper and the, oh, you know what, I have one more bag I have to grab, and I will grab that in a second. The Zip Satchel, and this is the one in the Saffiano, but she has the pebbled leather one, and that one I've got packed away right now. So, but it's the same size, so for purposes of sizing and everything, I will use this one. I also just wanted to show you that I have this bag in the Celadon color. I'm thinking I might actually sell this one, I'm not sure, because I also have it in the, although this is really a great color. It's just that, do I need three in different colors in the same bag? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do I want them? Probably, but I don't need them because then I'm just competing, you know, and two of them are sitting, and I have to learn not to do that. I also have this bag in the Bordeaux color, which I've also packed away because I packed away my fall winter bags, and so and it's very similar to this color with tan straps. It's beautiful. That one's my favorite by far. So, but for spring and summer, and this could be a fall bag too, I tend to reach for these, and this is such a fun color. This is in the color lavender, and it's such a pretty purple. I'll probably be using this one more. That's why I'm thinking maybe the Celadon I probably should sell. I don't know. It's nice though with the tan. All right, so there is one more bag I wanted to grab. Just a second. Okay, so this is the snake embossed Hobo that was a TSV on QVC, and this was probably my second Dooney ever. And I believe this is in the same silhouette as the Erica Hobo, which is another bag that Country Girl Kelly was interested in maybe getting in the nylon version. So maybe if I can show her this bag, it will help her, you know, gauge whether or not she would like that. But I have to say, the best way to make a decision is to actually go somewhere where they have these bags and try them on, if you can. I mean, I know not everybody is able to do that, but if you've got a Macy's nearby, Macy's usually has these silhouettes. Lately when I've been there, I've seen them have these. So this bag actually, and I don't know if the Erica does, has a center divider zip pocket. So if you don't like the two separate compartments, you may not like this, but the pocket does not go all the way up to the top. It goes near the top, but it is pretty much the full width of the bag. So it's a nice little place to keep things that you want to keep extra secure, because this has a zip top anyway. So, and it's got the standard Dooney inside with the snap there, and then a zip and a slip pocket on the other side. So when I was first using this bag, I actually didn't mind the center divider, and it was fine, and I carried this a lot. It was the only bag I carried, and it's pretty weather friendly, but these little corners tend to get, if you get snow or rain, they got a few spots. I mean, it's not, you're probably not even gonna see it right now, but that's what you have to be careful with, that even on the nylon bags that have this leather. But if it doesn't bother you, then that's no big deal. I mean, it's just very not noticeable. And when I first got this, I was new into Dooney, and I didn't understand that about this leather, that it wasn't, weather friendly. So I just carried it every day, rain, snow, shine, And I really enjoyed it, and I got a lot of compliments on this bag. The thing with this snake is it's suede in between the little embossing shiny parts there, and with wear and tear it tends to get a little fuzzy, and that was one of the biggest complaints on QVC from people, that it got fuzzy and got a worn look. I don't know if you can see that. See that kind of fuzzy raised in between there. So anyway, it's a great bag. It's a small hobo. It fits just comfortably. It's just, I really enjoyed carrying this bag. This is lightweight. The nylon is probably even more lightweight. So I think you would really enjoy this, Kelly. I know that you tend to reach for smaller wristlets and things like that. So I think for a handbag, this is great. And I think the Erica also has this back pocket, which is a good size pocket. I'm filming with my iPhone, but any larger cell phone would fit in there easily and more. So I'll just set that aside, and if you have any more questions, let me know, because everything I'm going to try to fit into these two bags easily fits into that one. That one's way roomier because just see the sheer size there on the bottom. It's got way more depth or width. So you have this bag already, so you're probably more interested in this bag. And this bag is a great small tote. Let me just show you. It's got a very generous strap drop. It passes the, I mean, depending on the length of your arms, it passes the elbow test. It does not skim the elbow with one arm. Putting it on there. It fits close to the body. It's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. This is one of my favorite bags to carry. I just love it. Other pros, it's got a pocket in the front that goes all the way to the bottom, a pocket in the back that goes all the way to the bottom, and they're pretty hidden. I mean, it just looks like it's part of the design, and it's just a very tailored, simple, clean looking bag in my opinion, and I just love it. It's got feet on the bottom, and this bag comes in pebbled leather, it comes in Saffiano leather, it comes in, I don't think it comes in the Claremont. But, let me just take this. I should have taken this out to begin with, but inside it's the standard Dooney setup. It's got the snap pocket there, it's got the zipper pocket and the slip pocket. Now, the one feature about this bag is it's got the extended zipper here, so you can unzip it all the way, and then these flaps fold down, so if you don't like to zip and unzip your tote and you like to just leave it open, you can do that and those don't get in the way. That's a great feature, I think. The one thing with that is that it's not a one-handed zip operation. You have to actually, you know, take your other hand and hold this side to close it. And, you know, that does add a little extra. You know, you need two hands. So, so there you go. It does not hold that much, and that's because it's a very slender bag. I think it holds about the same as this, really. I can fit my everyday carry in both of these bags if I position it correctly, you know, like I do when I fill this up and I stand the taller things upright. Now I've got stuffing caught in the zipper. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So I will show you how I fill this one, and then I'll transfer everything to there and I'll show you how it fits. So I know you have a wristlet like this. You have the Python one, which is very similar size. So you might be putting that in your bag. So normally I stand it upright in there like that. And then I stand my checkbook next to it. And then I've got another little wristlet, or, you know, a makeup bag or whatever you want to choose. I'll set that down you know, I guess I don't have to go too much in detail because I don't think you're going to carry as much as this in your bag. So you're not going to have a problem filling it. I don't think. I wish I could go more compact, guys. I really get tired of lugging all this stuff around with me. And I would like to use more wristlets for every day. That actually, I would really love to do that. So I'm trying to transition into something like that. We'll see how it goes. So there's everything in there. I mean, no problem at all. I could fit my gloves, you know. I could fit another wristlet. And so I've got a couple bulges here. I could rearrange things and those would be gone. So, okay. So let's transfer everything to here. And the one con, okay, if I said to myself, which one of these bags would I like better? That's a tough one. I think practical purposes, I love shoulder bags. They're easier to carry for me. I just sling them over the shoulder. So this, for practical purposes and ease of carry, I would say this is my favorite out of the two. For a cute satchel that's ladylike, a more fun bag to carry, I would say this one. And also for just the design of the bag, getting in and out of the bag, so much easier to have this wide opening and to be able to grab things and take them out and find them easier and to put them back in. This one I find, because it's a not tall, but it's pretty much a square, but it's got that north-south feature to it. It's not more east-west. So, and because it's so slender, and because it doesn't open on the sides and open as wide, I find myself, you know, reaching and digging, and then when I put things back, I have to put them back exactly the same way. But that's because I'm carrying a lot of stuff in there. If you're not going to carry a lot of stuff, then that's not going to be a problem for you. You'll be able to reach in and find your stuff easily. So I'm going to put these things in the same way that I had them in here. So I'm going to put my tall stuff standing upright next to each other like that. And then let's just put the everyday stuff in first, then I'll see if I can fit any extra stuff in there. So here's my makeup wristlet. I'll just set that down next to it. My glasses. Now I can use the pockets more in this bag. It won't be bulging like this bag does. My wallet, my little pen case and lipstick case. EOS I'll throw in there. My drops. Okay, so this is how it looks in there. So you can see everything fits fine, guys. And you know, I actually would say that I would not have a hard time reaching in and grabbing it because it's not that deep. But I just really do enjoy this aspect of this bag. But this, it's really not heavy. It's pretty lightweight still, and it's still comfortable to carry. So with everything in it, you know, here we go. Sling it over, and it did skim my elbow that time, but here we go, guys. It's just a great bag. I can't say more, I mean, enough about this and how much I love it. It will probably be a bag I'll be carrying a lot this summer just because it's lightweight and I'm not lugging around a heavy leather bag. So now even I could add one more wristlet, but now it's getting tight because I am getting up more toward the top. And I want to be able to zip this up, but if I really needed to shove these gloves in there, I could easily do that. And if you didn't have all this stuff in here like I have, you could easily carry a bottle of water with you, you know, an umbrella, a little umbrella, an agenda, anything you like to carry, you know, pens, some paperwork. I mean, it's a great bag. Now, I find the larger Lexington to be, the straps are too long for me because it hangs down way too low. I don't prefer longer strap drops like that. I prefer pretty much this size is probably my favorite, if not even a little higher. So that's the reason why I kind of prefer this smaller one. even though sometimes it does feel a little tight. But like I said, I'm going to try to scale back on what I carry, so it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I can still fit plenty more in there right now. So yeah, that is that. And here again, I'll just compare for size. Sorry, this is looking kind of so there it is. There it is. I mean, the zip even looks a little bit, it's got more depth to it. There we go. Let's see, front and back. I think I've showed you all the angles now. Yeah, so, you know, I would say they probably hold the same amount of stuff. I mean, this might have a little more depth to it at the bottom, but it does taper up at the top, so you lose some at the top. This one is even all the way up and down. And another thing with this is if you tend to stuff it a little bit more like I am right now, it will get these little creases here. And as you use it more, the leather will relax and it will probably get even more a little slouchier and softer. Now, I don't use these bags very often, so this is still pretty stiff, virtually almost new. I might have carried this one maybe 2 or 3 times. It's just because I have 2 other colors and that's what happens. So, I hope this helped you, Kelly, and I hope you get your next Dooney really soon because I know how much you love them lately. Yeah, I've been watching your videos. Everybody check out Country Girl. She's got a nice collection of Dooney Bourke, Coach, and Betsy Johnson. And yeah, her Dooney collection is growing. So check her out. I will link her channel in the description. And thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the week, a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Bye.